Alright, I just want everyone to be aware that we do have a voter registration booth for those of you who are willing to take action, even right now, to really express and share that your vote does matter, especially in this upcoming series of elections that are really critical for that blue wave. I wish I had that mitt on both hands. All right, well, with that being said, I would love to introduce another guest speaker of ours. She is also an alumni of our Nikkei Community Internship Program. She's a fantastic example of how the Nikkei voice is so important for this next generation of youth. With that, I would love to introduce the member of the Nikkei Resistors, Miya Sommers.
Hi everyone, what's up? Hi, woo, what's good? Oh, we made it in time. All right, I'm so cold, so let's move our bodies. I'm from the East Bay where it is way warmer. So if you can see me, clap once. Oh wow, what, whoa. If you can see me, clap twice. If you are sick of this Muslim ban, clap 3 times. If you are disgusted in seeing families separated, children in cages, refugees in cages, I want a big, huge 3 claps right now. A little louder. Beautiful, awesome. So for the rest of this time, I only have a few minutes. I really want you to be present in this moment. So when we clap, when you're chanting, when you're stomping, I want you to make sure that these reverberations are felt not only right here in Japantown, but in every community around the United States where Nikkeis are organizing, where Nikkeis are mobilizing, so that we are working together and that these reverberations don't stop there, but they keep going and going and going all the way to the White House, so we can shake it to its very core, a core that is built on Native genocide, Black enslavement, U.S. empire, and right now, ICE concentration camps and Muslim bans. Shame! Thank you, let me hear it again, shame! Excellent. So, hi. My name is Miya Sommers, I use she, they pronouns, and I'm here representing Nikkei Resistors on the eve. Yes, let me see it. I'm here representing Nikkei Resistors. Beautiful. I'm here on the eve of the 30th anniversary of the Civil Liberties Act to remind us why it is so important for communities to organize and what we can accomplish when we are working together. The Civil Liberty Act was 10 years in the struggle, held together by thousands of people, Japanese Americans, allies alike, working in coalition. Being in Nikkei Resistors, I had the opportunity to hear from folks that had actually been at the hearings, spoken at the hearings, organized for the hearings. And they told me that the reason why they had fought so hard for redress and reparations is so that these violations of civil liberties, this digression of humanity, would never happen again. 30 years later, that struggle has not ended. Our work has only begun. I'm here to announce that with the support of Nikkei for Nikkei, sorry, ours has an S, Nikkei for Civil Rights and Redress, Densho in Seattle, New York Day of Remembrance, Japanese American Services Committee in Chicago, that Nikkei Progressives in LA and Nikkei Resistors here in the SF Bay area declare that never again is now. 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 This coalition of Japanese Americans organizations around the country are calling in our community for action. Right now you can grab one of these statements of actions, these pledges to do work, right at our table over there. And what this means is that we are calling on our communities to fundraise for bonds, legal representations, family reunification costs for the communities that are being targeted by Trump and the federal government. We are asking you to mobilize for rallies, marches, and other support actions so that our voice is heard and that we are showing that we are not content with the status quo. We are asking you all to mobilize support through art and culture projects that connect the Japanese experience to current injustices. You all need to be supporting legal and legislative actions that are fighting against this regime and making sure that immigrants are not being targeted and that they are welcome here and that this stuff doesn't keep happening. We are also asking you all swing key congressional districts to progressive representation so that we will change. Y'all are talking about vote, well, we need to actually get active in there and change the progressive leaderships so that this doesn't happen no more. And finally, because the youth are here, right? Y'all need to be doing public education on civil liberties and know your rights trainings so that again, you know your rights and you can stand in solidarity and in action for folks when their rights are being taken away. Tomorrow is the 30th anniversary for the Civil Liberties Act. I'm asking you all to demand redress for Japanese Latin Americans, demand redress for Black communities, demand redress for indigenous communities. You need to call your representatives and tell them to stop the bases in Okinawa, to tell them no ban, no wall, justice for all. Let me hear you. No ban, no wall, justice for all. Again, no ban, no wall, justice for all. We are ready, we are active, and you will commit to action. Why? Because never again is now. Never again is now. Never again is now. Never again is now. Thank you. Power to the